Hello, my name is M. Jason Graham, and this is in under 5 minutes. The purpose of Audience Notion. Audience Notion, we can start with the definition of it. Audience Notion is a narrative tool that a storyteller uses to establish the relationship between characters and their roles in the story. So basically, it is how you explain to the audience this is the protagonist, i.e., this is the main character, the one whose journey we're following. These are the important people in this antagonist's life, the foils. This is the antagonist, and these are his or her foils as well. All of that is done from the audience's point of view, which is very important to keep in mind because as writers, we tend to think that we are writing by ourselves in our room. We aren't. I personally, whenever I have characters, they speak to me. So I'm writing from their perspective. But even if I'm writing from their perspective, I still have to think about what the audience is seeing, what the audience's perspective is. Because it's looking at that we get things to line up properly in an order that hopefully makes sense. And so that's the idea, is for it to make sense from the audience's point of view. Particularly in epic storytelling, when you have a series, for instance, like a television series or a web series, and you're telling a story and it's one right after the other, the audience needs previous information in order to build on what happens next. You've got to be very clear in mapping that out and making sure and getting the proper feedback. And that's why I have people around me who are both in business and creative, who are capable of giving me that feedback. And I've always, well, it took a while to develop a thick skin, but I have developed a thick skin to feedback. Just, it's really about understanding what's clear and what's not clear. So, audience notion is important because without an audience, you have no story. You can have the best message, the best written story, or the best film in the world, and if no one sees it, then there is no point. Particularly in the oral tradition, you really had to be able to hold on to people's attention. So, this has been in under 5 minutes. And Under 5 Minutes is brought to you by mjgstorycreation.com. Go to mjgstorycreation.com for free downloads and for your story audit, which is free, and set up your consultation today. Take care.